Sagittarius, welcome to my channel. Today we're going to be seeing what's coming in for you for September 2025 when it comes to career and love. We're going to see what messages Spirit has for you. I just heard lovers in the moonlight. I don't know, that's interesting. Okay. Could also be dealing with the Pisces. But we'll see. Maybe you talk to them a lot during the nighttime. But yeah, we'll see. That is love message that's coming through, but that's going to be later on. So, but if you would like a personal reading, you can check my description box below. There you'll find all access to my socials. My friend and I, we do go live on Facebook for the Moonlight Tarot. We go live every now and then on Saturdays. We are going to be switching over to TikTok to check that out to see how well we do there. Maybe get a broader audience because we are having issues with people not being able to comment if they're not friends with us. So we're going to try to get that situated. But yeah, so make sure to check that out. Also, when you become a member on my Patreon, you get your name put into my name deck. You'll also get a mini reading. There's bonus readings on there. There's also discounts for my personal readings. There's pendulum questions that I could do pendulum questions for you guys. I do charmed intuition readings where I used little trinkets like this, little charms to actually tell you like what's going on in your life. But yeah, I have like a whole bunch of different stuff. So I also have tarot dice and everything. So but yeah, I also channel messages from your guides. I do mediumship as well. I do not pull those people through unless they want to come through though. So if they want to come through and give you a message, then I can do that. But yeah. Also, for every additional month that you are a Patreon member, you are allowed to add one name to my name deck per month. So yeah. I hope you enjoyed that. So let's get into your career finance reading. Spirit, please connect me with Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. You already have something coming through. Something fast. Okay. Can you tell me what's going on with their career situation, their money? I feel like you're still trying to get a handle on things. This might be like a fast-paced job that you do. You could be younger. Making a decision. Maybe you're trying to decide if you actually like this kind of work or not. You might feel like you don't get like as much as you give. So maybe like the job is asking for too much energy, too much of your time compared to like how much you're getting paid. Yeah, it looks like you want to balance out this energy with your family rather than just like being at work all the time is what I'm picking up on. At the same time, I do feel like this is a good job for you and your family. It's like you're waiting. It's like you're just putting up with it until something new can come in. It feels like you're waiting for you're waiting to walk away from this old situation into a new situation. Because it's too much, like I'm getting chaotic, but I feel like you feel like you're being like used, like drained. It's like you're super tired when you get home, and it's like you're not really seeing a shift in your finances when it comes to like being able to afford things. You could be making minimum wage or close to it, but I feel like you want to make more money with like how much effort you're putting towards this. But you're looking after your family's well-being first, so you're putting up with it until something new comes in. And then you're booking it. You're going to get out of there. Yeah, ending that cycle. Yeah, you don't really care for this old job that you have going on right now. You're looking for something new that actually inspires you. You feel tired all the time too. You could be on call, picking up like security work. You could be on call though, and it's like you're trying to sleep, but they keep bugging you. Come in, come make this money, or we need you. Somebody called out, you know. That's just going to be for some of you, not all of you. Yeah, you're definitely wanting to seek out a new adventure, new job that better suits your interests. Something that gives you equal give and take. I feel like you're really bored with this job. I feel like you're really bored with this job. It's like, yeah, it's fast paced and everything, but at the same time, it's like it doesn't capture like what you want in your life. So you're not connecting with it emotionally. So it's like you're wanting to have a job where you actually enjoy doing, rather than just something to pay the bills. Some kind of information's coming through, some kind of breakthrough. It's gonna make you really happy. You might hear from a job that is saying, hey, come in, let's interview you. You could be dealing with the King of Wands. Could be a leadership role as well, supervisor, something like that. Oh wow, I kind of feel like it could be a new upcoming business. And maybe this person is looking for new recruiters for the business. So it could just, like, the building could have just been built, you know, they're just trying to get new people in there. So if you are looking to get into a new business, make sure to put in those applications, and then that's actually going to take you to where you're wanting to go. Could be an old job, maybe with new management. You've been waiting for a while for this to happen. It's going to come through though, but it's just going to take some time. Yeah, definitely could be an old job. Maybe old co-workers know something about this. Yeah, definitely old co-workers. Something you're going to be really good at. Something that you have skill in. You could just be revisiting an old job. Like deciding to go back to an old job or something, but with new management. But yeah, I'm seeing good things come towards you. Like you're going to be working hard. You're going to be able to make a huge stability for your family and stuff. You're going to be on your throne. You could even be like a manager of this job, considering you've had experience prior, if this is for you. But yeah, that's what I'm saying. So we do have, let's see, we have Aries, Pisces, Aquarius, Leo, Taurus, Aquarius, Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces, Leo, Aries and Sagittarius, Libra and Pisces, Taurus, Libra, Sagittarius. But yeah, it's looking good. Looks like something's coming. Trying to see what else I can pull on. Anything else you want to say about this whole situation, please, Spirit? It's hearing drama. Archangel Michael, you're being protected. Maybe you're protective of your money, taking risk. Yeah, that makes sense. Taking a risk, but you're protective of your money, so you're like, I don't know if I should do this. I want to make sure it's something steady before I make any decisions on going forward. Grip, anchored, chains weighed down. Yeah, I feel like this job is just taking the life out of you. You're putting all of your energy into it. and it's just not where you want to be. History. Maybe you're moving into this new situation soon, if you're not doing it right now. Like, you want that to be a thing of the past, where you actually don't have to worry about all that. Threatened. You could have been threatened in your last job, and maybe that's why you're kind of afraid to make this risk towards this new job. Like I said, new management could be happening right now. Maybe you're threatened by old management, so you just didn't want to work with them, and it affects your money. So it's like you just stayed away. You dealt with something else, which doesn't help either. So you're just trying to get out of the sticky situation. Children could be involved. You could be a single father, single mom. It's a pausing factor. You're trying to see which would be more beneficial for your family and you. Something that balances out both your energy and your finances is what I'm hearing. Anxiety. It gives you anxiety, though. So maybe you're just trying to not make any quick decisions, especially with you being a fire sign, as fire signs have a how do I put this? As fire signs have some problems with being impulsive, you know? But committed, yeah. You're hesitant on making any commitment towards any jobs because you're afraid that it might not work out. So you want to make sure like the foundation is strong and capable of actually being handled without like destroying anything. There could have been gossip in your past situation, even in this situation right now. You just feel lost. You don't know which way to go. You don't know if you can trust this situation. I will say this, if there was old management that was causing this anxiety, this stress, you know, gossip and all that, if they are out of there, it's safe to move forward. Okay, it's a whole new situation. Retaliation. Divorce, obsession. Interesting. Oh, I'm kind of picking up on some of you might be worried about going back to this old job because there could have been an issue with coworkers. And what I mean by that is I'm picking up on somebody who is working for a company and there might have been a coworker flirting with you. And if you were married, I feel like your spouse found out and they made you quit that job. And they're saying, hey, if you go back, I'm going to divorce you. That's for some of you, not all of you. But that storyline is getting picked up right now. So saying racing, running, and entrapment. Be a drastic change, financial support. Oh boy, some of you could also be going through a divorce right now. Here's another storyline. Oh boy, some of you want to get more money by getting a new job and might be a little worried though by getting this new job. Maybe child's mom is going to ask for more money because you're getting paid more. That's a big possibility if you got the divorce, you know, from this person. You're worried that this ex-partner of yours is actually going to take you for everything you have if you have money. So you're being kind of cautious on like what you do. You just don't know. You feel lost, you know. You're worried that gossip is going to happen. It's going to get back to the ex. They're going to retaliate because they could be obsessed with money, you know, or just obsessed with like hurting you in some way or form. And You're trying to avoid being entrapped. Drastic, extreme, harsh cutoff. Financial support. You're kind of trying to make it where you have more control of your money instead of giving all your money to this person who's trying to just retaliate against you for what happened in this whole situation. We do have meeting and happiness. You're going to meet people who actually get along with you. People who, this could be your, you know, co-workers and stuff like that, who's going to put you in better energy. We have family and denial. Oh gosh, I'm picking up on another storyline. What? They just showed me Jerry. You are the father kind of deal. Take that for whoever resonates. That's going to be someone's message, not everyone's, but I feel like somebody kind of is questioning if this person is actually, like, if you're the father. You're questioning if you're the father, or, you know, whatever the deal is, but it feels like you could be dealing with someone like this who's questioning if you cheated on them. That's the other thing I'm getting. You could be the woman and your ex is saying, oh no, you cheated on me, how do I know that those are my kids? And they're in denial and everything, and you're trying to get the financial help and support from this person because it's all on you right now. Yeah, there's multiple situations that are popping up right now, so this is going to apply to multiple people. Silence, non-action, cleansing. So as of right now, they want you to, whoever this is for, if this resonates with you, great, you know, not great, but you know, what they want you to do is to clear your mind, and in order to do that you need to cleanse yourself. So sage, Palo Santo, frankincense, I will post that on the screen so you can read all about that. Yeah, you're just done with this whole situation. Obviously if you have kids you can't be completely done, however you guys can go to mediation and establish some ground rules. Maybe, you know, baby daddy is actually running, or even baby mama, you know, running from their responsibility, and try and make it where they don't have to pay anything, like get a job under the table. That's a possibility. But I feel like this tragedy is done. Make sure to write this down, and whatever energy you want to release, like burn it up. Also, make sure to write down everything for the courts if you are going through a court case right now. That way they know what this other parent is doing, so that you can get them for abandonment, basically, you know. So I'm so sorry that you're going through this, though. Looks like a really, really messy situation on multiple accounts. So yeah, I'm sorry for whoever's going through this. But okay, we're going to go into focus messages now. That's crazy. That is crazy. Okay, focus messages, please, for Sagittarius. There could be some kind of miscommunication and breakthrough. Think of 2 of your questions. Make sure to pause this video right now. Label them 1 and 2 so that you know. We have Cancer. Okay, something could happen in Cancer season, which is June and July. Could be dealing with the Cancer. Man, this is a messy, messy reading. There's multiple storylines on this. We also have Leo, which is July and August. Yeah, so, you know, June, July, August, that could be very significant. We have Aquarius, which is February and January. July is Leo and Cancer. Again, Leo and Cancer. The first answer is yes. We have March, which is April and Pisces. Someone is wearing a mask. Yeah, whoever this person that's retaliating, this ex-partner, someone's wearing a mask. We have travel. Could be traveling. You could be on the cusp. Interesting. You could be on the cusp of Scorpio. They just showed me Scorpio's last reading, which wasn't love. It was the love situation in the last reading, which was Scorpio. They showed me that one, the Five of Cups, the grief, the loss. I know in that reading they're talking about somebody was in a lot of grief, a lot of loss, and then all of a sudden out of nowhere they meet someone new. And if this is your story, if those two connect, the puzzle pieces connect, it looks like there could be some kind of retaliation with this person regarding your finances if they find out that you're with another person. So heads up, that's what they're showing me. They just gave me the vision of the Five of Cups. So check that reading out just in case. We have moon sign. You could be moon sign Sag. Could be dealing with the twin flame. Twin flame also popped up in the last reading too. We have grandma. Grandpa could be important. Pisces. March and February. They are coming back correct. Know your worth. February could be important, so that is Pisces and Aquarius. We have 222 alignment. You are in the right place at the right time. There's an apology coming in. The second answer is no. Unfinished business. Time to heal. Divine timing. Third party situation. They are not coming back correct. So yeah, if this person, ex-person's trying to re-enter your life, they don't want you to go towards that. They're saying that they're coming back correct, but you need to know your worth because they're really not coming back correct. They feel like there's unfinished business. You might even feel like there is too. They're going to try to apologize to you. They're saying it's time to heal. There could have been cheating involved. Then we have 1212, self-identity, stepping into your power and purpose. So yeah, that's what I have for your career portion, even though this turned into more of a love situation. Messy, messy, messy. You guys could have liked watching Frosty the Snowman when you were younger. Messy, messy, messy. That guy with the magician hat. You could have been dealing with somebody who is manipulative as well. Yeah, you're going to know your storyline, so go off of that. There's multiple stories in this reading today. Ultimately, someone from the past is not happy, and if you have children with them, they're going to try to mess with your finances, and they could be not happy because they find out that you're moving on with someone new. Ooh, they're saying that some of you could be moving on with an ex-coworker and they thought that you were cheating on them prior and you weren't. You might have had feelings for them, but you weren't like physically cheating on them. Maybe emotionally a little bit, but they're going to find out and they're going to try to retaliate against you. So yeah, by bringing down your money situation. Okay, Spirit. Oh boy, that was intense. Clear the energy, please. We're going to do the sound bowl. Feel like it needs to be done. Okay, Spirit. Okay. Please help connect me to Scorpio. Not Scorpio. You could be connecting with a Scorpio. Please connect me with Sagittarius for their love reading. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What is going on in their love situation for September 2025? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Okay, Spirit. Love messages for Sagittarius, please. Wow. Yeah. Wow. Okay, so you getting out of whatever situation you were in the past is actually, you knowing your worth, going towards new, is actually what's going to bring you this wish that you have. Lots of success, winds changing. It's like once you know your worth, once you put your foot forward in the direction that, like, of you knowing your worth, is when you're actually going to see that success come through. Yeah, you're manifesting this in. You might go slow at first, but it's like little by little your truth is coming out, and the more that comes out, the more that, like, it just too much info, like word vomit, like it just keeps coming, it doesn't stop. But it's like it's gaining its momentum. It's reminding me of Pocahontas when the compass starts spinning and spinning and spinning faster and faster, and then Miko and the other animals are just like, their heads are spinning. But it's like it's gaining momentum for it to go in the correct path, okay, that you're supposed to be going in. Heartbreak. Somebody could be coming in with an apology towards you. This is going to try to put that wheel back in reverse where you go down the other path, or stay on the same path that you were in the past. Okay, they're going to want to try to repeat a cycle. Look at that, the toxic devil, yeah. I wouldn't trust it personally, but you know, you have free will to do what you want to do. Do you want to continue learning that lesson, or do you want to move forward towards your wish fulfillment, what you truly want in life? Do you feel like you're done with this lesson, or do you feel like you need to go another round? You know, it's really up to you and what you want to do. If you feel like you have unfinished business, then there you go. I'm getting two messages here. More so the second message, but the first message is they could have had a third party. They could have been seeing someone else. Maybe they breadcrumbed you or whatever. But I also feel like maybe they want to apologize to you and try to keep you as friends. And the thing is with that is that by you keeping that energy in your energy, it could actually prevent you from moving forward in life, because you might still have like attachments to them where you think that, oh, maybe they'll change, but in reality they're not going to change. It's just going to keep on repeating. So yeah, it's going to keep you stuck in your head. Eventually they're going to want to come forward and say, hey, let's do this again, which is going to keep you stuck in your head. You're going to think that they might even come forward, and maybe they won't. That's the other thing. Maybe they're strictly wanting to stay friends, and you're going to think, oh, maybe if we stay friends, it could change. But it's not going to change. It's just going to keep you in your head. And they're saying that you're scared of something new, so that's why you're going slowly towards this new manifestation that you have going on over here. But like I said, with you staying in your truth and what you want, and knowing your morals, knowing your high standards, it's going to bring you towards this wish fulfillment. You are going to have a breakthrough sooner or later, knowing that like you deserve more, and that you don't deserve the shit that they put you through in the past. At one point in time you thought they were your 9 of Cups, but the thing is, you're realizing that it's no longer your 9 of Cups. It's actually keeping you stagnant in this heartbroken energy and this childish energy. Again, they could be younger than you. The toxic behavior, the mindset. I feel like once you finally move into this direction, though, you are going to find your wish fulfillment, and it's going to move quite fast. I feel like you could be even like sharp tongue. this energy is all dependent on you. It's like, do you want to stay waiting for this person to change, or do you want to just move forward and find someone who knows your worth and is actually going to change? Because I don't feel like there's a change with this person. You could have even, you know, built a family with this past person as well. Yeah. I feel like that's supposed to be over there. I feel like you possibly could have been married or just moving in the direction of commitment. Or at least you fantasized about it. And those fantasies kind of made you blind to love. And it made it where you weren't seeing clearly. So they're asking you to make sure to stay in this Ace of Swords where you see clearly, where this blindfold is not, you know, on you anymore, so you can move towards this wish fulfillment. Yeah, they're ultimately saying you need to reject whatever offer that they're trying to bring in, because again, they're going to hurt you. They could be even coming back apologizing and saying, hey, I do want to move in with you. Interesting. I was going to say move in that direction to become something more than just, you know, dating. But maybe they might try to say, hey, can we move in together, to try to make it seem more believable that they want something serious. But in reality, they're just going to hurt you again. They're going to reject. There's a possibility you could be dealing with a couch bum. So they could be using you for your money. They want you to know, they're like highlighting the fact that once you make this decision to move away from this whole situation over here, it's going to, after much debating, it's going to be quite fast when this happiness comes in. It's going to be a soulmate connection coming in for you. Could be an Aries. If you have children, they could be really good with your kids. Yeah, but they're saying you have to walk away. You have to walk away in order to make this transition into the new. You have to balance out yourself, your stability and everything. Realize that there's too much illusions going on with this person and you don't see fully with them. You don't need to be in that energy. You need to be clear-minded, clear-sighted into what you want to bring into your life and balance this energy out. Because you have potential for new stability coming in, and this is actually going to make you stronger than you realize. Like, this lesson wasn't just for nothing. You did gain a lot of insight to how people can be very, you know, manipulative. This tower was supposed to fall and you're supposed to walk away. God's rejection is your protection. But yeah, they were a player. Yeah, you need to end this cycle. This person was straight up a player. On the board, we have Leo, Taurus, Scorpio, Aquarius, Aquarius again, Gemini, Virgo, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Capricorn, Libra and Pisces, Cancer, Leo, Leo again, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn again, Aries and Scorpio, and then we have Leo, Taurus, Aquarius, and Scorpio. So you could be dealing with any of those signs. But yeah, that's what I'm getting with this. Could you give me more clarification on what's to come in? More about this new person, please. This pink feather is attached to my cards. So definitely a soulmate energy coming in. Pink feather. Make sure to look that information up. I'll actually post it on the screen so that you have it. Pink feather, true love, you know, someone true, somebody who is highly connected to you in the love department kind of deal. Unconditional love even. So someone soft, warm, somebody who's actually going to care about you and not just breadcrumb you. Somebody who's actually going to put worth, like some kind of value into this relationship. So that's what I'm getting. You might see feathers too. When you see feathers, especially like white feathers, those are your angels guiding you towards this person. So let's see, Spirit, can you tell me more about this situation, about the new person, not the old person? We already know that the old person's bad. We want to bring in this new energy. What's coming in for them? Ace of Wands. You could be dealing with the King of Cups. King of Cups is Pisces, Scorpio, and Cancer. Ace of Wands. This is going to be a very passionate relationship. The Moon definitely could be Pisces. They might be a little bit like reserved is what I'm getting, more like not so much out there because they might have been hurt too, so they kind of keep their, they have like what happened to them, like they keep it hidden. As you get to know them more, I do feel like they're going to start opening up more and more because they need to learn that they can trust you. This is a nine of cups, so wish fulfillment. This is verifying it. But whoever this person is, it's like you both been through some stuff and they have to, and you're just going to connect. This is definitely a divine union. They're bringing up this little character dude in the back. I've never seen it before, but he has a halo like what you see. This one too on the side. It's like, now they're bringing up the frog. So you have this guy right here, this guy right here, and then the frog down here. So it's like you've been guided to this new person. This other person, it's like giving the idea of you have to kiss many frogs to get to your prince kind of deal. Some are princes, some are kings, or some are princes and some are frogs, sorry. But your independence comes through highly as well. So it's like somebody who's going to allow you to stay free but still love you, you know? Not somebody that's going to try to hold you down and manipulate you and all this other bullshit. Somebody who's truly going to care for you. But I feel like this is what you want. You want somebody who makes you feel free and not like held captive. You could have gone through abuse in the past. I'll post information about frogs and also about the cat as well. We have Ace of Cups. Yeah, this is a brand new person coming in for you. So that is very significant. They want you to know it's not old, it's new. We have the High Priestess and Page of Swords. This is all about like really big communication. I feel like you're just going to have an inner knowing that this person is the one that's supposed to be for you. Yeah, lots of water energy. Lots of water energy. We have Cancer. We have, again, Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. Nine of Cups. Like, these are mostly cups. Wow. Yeah. I feel like you're going to feel like you knew them. It's like, yeah. It's like coming out of this Five of Pentacles, not having anything, to realizing that you are everything that you needed, but God is going to reward you anyways with this new person coming in because you deserve it. Everything that happened in the past wasn't supposed to, you know, wasn't supposed to be your forever thing. It was part of your lessons because we all go through that. However, it wasn't the end of your story. It still goes on. Like, there's still somebody who you're going to meet coming into the picture. B and J are standing out on this card right here. So I'm getting a lot of like moon energy and stuff. So they could be, maybe they love the moon. I'll post information about the moon as well. But yeah. I'm also picking up on this could be a very like spiritual person, godly person even. They could go to church. For some of you, I'm also picking up like Stonehenge. Europe, you know, they could be from over there, European or something. Stonehenge. Yeah. Even Greek. Beauty and the Beast could also be significant for some of you. You could have felt like you were lost in the woods, but the thing is that you hold your own light. Like, you don't understand that you hold the key to your own light, to who you're supposed to be. Like, even ditching this other person from the past, like, they actually did you a favor by exiting your life because they could have actually put up a huge block for all your blessings coming in. So, but yeah, so we have Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces again, Cancer again, and then we have Taurus. So those are the main like signs that you could be dealing with, or it could just be heavily in your chart or in their chart even. Yeah, it's just a reminder that everything that was supposed to happen was for a reason, and it needs to stay in the past. That cycle needed to be ended. So, Spirit, can you tell me focus messages for my Sagittarius babies? Think of 2 questions. Stop and think. 2 questions. Yeah, pause the video. I did say Scorpio. Scorpio could be important. Specifically, I believe in the last reading is when I said Scorpio. But they're starting to blend together. But yeah, I was saying how the Scorpio reading could be actually the same, like could be significant for this reading as well, for Sag. You could be a cusp. So if you're a cusp, that's why that's popping out. They want you to go check out that reading. There could be a message in there for you. So we have Scorpio, which is October and November. You're mirroring them. So whoever... Interesting. Okay. They're saying that if you stay in the energy you're in right now, that's the energy that you're going to continue to be in. If you step into the new, that's what you're going to bring in. So it depends on your way of thinking. Like if you are thinking about negative stuff, you're going to attract negative. If you think of positive stuff, you're going to attract positive. That does not mean being with the old person and thinking, oh, they could change, I'm going to think positive so they can change. No, that's not what they mean. Sorry, hun, that's not how it works. They have free will to do what they're going to do. If they have hurt you before, they're going to hurt you again. I will tell you that right now. That is what the repeating cycle is showing me right here. So it's up to you. You have free will, but that is what I'm seeing. So tread lightly on that. We do have Leo, which is July and August. Sun sign, you could be a sun sign Sag. We have 111. Intuition, trust your gut and listen to your heart. I feel like that's with your new person. Also with this old person, what they did to you. December could be important. So that is Sagittarius and Capricorn. Travel could be important. You could have been dealing with a twin flame. I did give some information in the last reading in Scorpio about the twin flame towards the end. Feel free to look that information up. It was a realization I had with my own journey. So, but yeah, we have business contract. New love is coming in. Someone is wearing a mask. So yeah, I feel like someone from the past is wearing the mask. I feel like this person over here that tried to, who they're going to try to come back in. 222 alignment. You are in the right place at the right time. We have a soulmate coming in for you, new person. Taurus. Yeah, definitely check out that twin flame reading. Even if you don't have Scorpio in your sign, I feel like that could be important to you. It's the end of Scorpio's reading, is when I start giving some more information. It's when I'm doing, I believe it's when I'm doing the focus messages. Not 100% sure, but check that out. You know, actually what I'll do is I will go ahead and post the information. So like when I start channeling that info for you, I will go ahead and post the twin flame realization and then the number, like the timestamp in that video. So check the description box in that video to fast forward to when I talk about that. But we have 444 protection. You're protected. We do have Taurus, which is May and April. Sister could be involved. Time to heal. Yeah, I feel like the past person is going to apologize to you. We do have stop and think though. So, like I said, stop and think before you make any decisions to go back with this person. It could stunt your growth. We did not get any yes or no cards, so let's go ahead and pull for that. Think of 2 of your questions. Pause the video if you need more time to think. Question number 1, please, Spirit. Question number 1 for Sagittarius. What's the answer? If you get maybe, it means that you're not supposed to know right now. Question 1. Question 2, please, Spirit. Okay, we have choices, illusion, indecision, wishful thinking. The answer is yes. It's about making a choice. Okay, you have many choices ahead of you if you choose to open that door. That's what I feel like. It's like transitioning from the old into the new, opening that door to many different options. You do have a soulmate within those options. So you're going to know, though, they're saying use your intuition to guide you because you're going to know who your soulmate is. It's going to feel very familiar, like you know them. We have changes, cycles, decisive moment, luck, unexpected events. So for question number 2, we have a yes. This is Wheel of Fortune. So times are changing if you decide to make this decision. Now, normally I don't point this out, but on this card, they messed up on this card. The card is upside down. Okay, now I feel like you're at an indecision on whether to move forward or not. So I kind of feel like it's your choice to flip this specific card right side up or stay in the same cycle. So same cycle is lack of control, unwanted changes, and delays. That's reminding me of like, you may not realize it yet, but the longer you stay stuck to this person, the universe is going to decide for you if you don't make the decision yourself. The thing is if that happens and if you decide not to go towards this new love, this new person that God is sending in for you could actually leave because you waited too long. So it's up to you. Obviously you have time to think. However, just know that they're not going to stick around forever. Okay, they have a life to live as well. So, and you'll get another person later on in life, but you know, it could just delay some things for you, and the universe is wanting the best for you. So just understand that. Okay, here's my name deck. Again, to get your name put into the name deck, you can join my Patreon. I do have a list of names. This could be, your name could be in here. If not, then and if you want to get your name added, you can join my Patreon. There you will also receive a free mini reading. You'll get your name added to the deck. For every additional month that you are a part of my Patreon membership, you'll be able to add another name as well. And then you also get discounts for my readings. And the mini readings are like 15 minutes. And it'll be a pre-recorded video. You just like ask your question on what you want, and then I go ahead and do a small reading for that. That one's free. And then for my other readings, I have 30 minutes and an hour. Each reading is 20. Well, the first reading is 25, and then the second reading for the hour is $50. So it's up to you. But I do on my Patreon offer discounts when you are a member. So you will get a certain discount. So, and then I also do extended readings and everything. So yeah, and pendulum questions and stuff like that. So it's up to you. I always go through this twice. That way we can get as many names as possible out. This could be your name, your person's name, a middle name, your family's name, you know, something important to you, to verify that this is your reading. Again, if your name does not pop out, does not mean it's not your reading. It just means that your name is not in this deck. So let's get this going. We have Natasha, William, Jennifer, Anna, Paige. Also, if it's spelled wrong, It doesn't mean it's not your name. It's just how I spelt it, okay? Maria or Mariah, Olivia, Tiffany, Peyton, Heather. You might like Tiffany Jewelry is what popped up. We have Lena. Okay, Lena could be one. Leanna, Angelique, Jamie, Terry, David, Serenity, John, Cindy, Henry, Wyatt, Ariana, Jose, Andrew, Evelyn, James, Xana, and Ashley. So Sag, I hope that you enjoyed your reading. Please like and subscribe to my channel if you would like a future reading. That's how I connect with you the best, because you showing energy to me, I'm able to give back energy to you during these readings. So it helps me connect with you and your energy. But I hope that you enjoyed it. Please also share this channel too with your friends, especially if their name popped out. This reading could be for them or one of their zodiac signs. So I hope you have a wonderful day, and I will talk to you later. Goodbye.